of California Freedom Coalition, so give the brother a hand.
Yeah!
California!
Yeah! Whoa, what's up?
Hollywood!
Yeah!
We all know what the cowards are here. We're going to ignore these cowards and take a look at what is happening in the world and what we're doing to cause it. Like she said, my name is Shankar Singam. I'm the Vice President of California Freedom Coalition. I want to talk about 3 dead bodies in the desert. First of all, my group represents a growing percentage of Californians who have had enough of the regime change up in Washington, who do nothing for this state but take our money, resources, and most importantly, our ingenuity and future. More than half of what they steal goes directly to the military. $200 billion a year is what this state gives, what you and I give to the United States, and it goes straight to the military to make their weapons, machinery, covert operations in countries we never heard of, supporting rebels and dictatorial factions, and we don't even understand. We're in Niger and countries we have no idea. And what do they tell us when they do this? They say that they are fighting for our freedom? That they're fighting for our rights? That's bullshit! My freedom and rights aren't in some desert in Afghanistan.
That's right!
My freedom and my rights aren't on some mountainside in Iraq. My freedom and rights are right here in this state. I don't know any Iranians that stole my rights. I don't know any North Koreans that stopped me from being free. These are places and people that are just nothing but a tool, an expense for the conglomerates to get rich. And that pile of bullshit that they hand us, they told 3 of my friends who died in the desert. Dead bodies, 2 of them didn't even come back. 2 of them, they don't even know what happened to. One of them has a master's degree in communications and was told that she was going to be an intelligence officer. She died driving a truck, a fucking truck, a master's degree. And look at these kids. You see these kids right here? You tell these kids, are you guys ready for war? Tell those kids to pick up an AR-15 and get ready for that way with that rifle. Because unless you guys are all ready to see your kids go die in some desert for nobody else but some private corporation to increase their profit margin and do nothing, keep walking, keep walking. One day it's going to hit you guys in your house. And one day it's going to be your family and your friends. And then you'll be out here with us. And then it's too late. Never too late. Orange-faced coward Donnie Trump, with his countless deferments for bone spurs on his rear end, wants to be like every other predecessor and be a wartime president. So now he has his sights set on the last 2 countries not playing ball with the bankers, North Korea and Iran. Right now, Iranians are fleeing the country. They are leaving Iran and going all over the world, especially to the United States as well. They know. They're being told war is imminent. Iran is the next target. Everybody get ready to go over to Iran because that's the next theater of war. North Korea, it's on the back burner. That is a nothing. We're going to go over there. And those Iranians that are coming over here, they're going to get jobs over here, and they're going to pay taxes over here, and that tax money is going to go back to destroying their home and looting their oil. And they're fine with it, because they're sick of it too. At least they're safe over here. Those millions of displaced refugees who come over here, this regime is going to turn them away. Like these guys, they're going to refuse the refugees that we bombed, that we took away their house, their family. They don't care about war. They don't care about oil. But when we bomb their home, they have nowhere to go. I hope America would be the place they would come to. Apparently not. Just in short, the last thing I'm going to say, and I hate this, it's the numbers. Everybody wants to talk about numbers, but just how much money we are spending on war. Here in this state alone,
How much?
$400 billion we pay in taxes. We get shorted $350 billion. Of that $350, we pay $200 billion every single year to the U.S. war machine. Out of our money, California. That's our money, California. We do not need to pay that. It's our money that bombed those neighborhoods in Mosul, that bombed that family, and that killed that little kid in Syria.
Oh my God, man. You are ridiculous.
Now, after this orange tiny hands Trump regime is over, do you think this country's war policy will change? Do you honestly think after Trump, this country's not going to go to war anymore?
Of course we're going to go to war.
You heard it. Because that's all they know. That's all they know. All they know is war. And all I gotta say is, it's hard for people like that to understand what fascism is. They don't know what fascism is. For me, if you want to see racism, you look at everybody else without a race. You look at another person, and you look at him in the eye, and then don't look at him as a person, don't look at him as a race, and all of a sudden racism is everywhere. You'll see it with your own eyes. And I'm gonna ask people that don't believe this is fascism, look around. Look around and see it. Accept it that we're fascists, and you will see it. Everything that we own, buy, sell, from the time we get up and the time we go to sleep, is paid for by a conglomerate and a corporation, guys. It's how this country functions. That's all I got to say. Thank you very much for hearing me speak, guys.
Yeah! Viva Khalifa!
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a day